I don't know if this is boundary testing or sleep regression or which one of these is you?
I don't know, but I think that one is you.
Congratulations on the movie. I saw it last night in 3D. It's so well done in 3D, and I really want to have you guys seen it in 3D?
I've never seen a movie in 3D.
No, you have to.
No,
it's
I've
so
never
cool.
I'm going to give a strong recommend for both of you to see it in 3D because it's really, I'm not a fan of 3D, but this one is worth it.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
100%.
Okay. We have to watch it in 3D.
All right.
So I'm obsessed with getting more people to see movies in movie theaters. That's the way where you should watch everything. So for both of you, I've been asking this of everyone, do you have a favorite movie theater?
I like the ones now where you get to recline the seat and be more comfortable. You know, I have dance ballet injuries and I can't just sit through as films get longer and longer. I remember these old theaters in New York, all through the 5 boroughs, from New York to Brooklyn to Queens, the Bronx and Manhattan. And there is just something very historical and beautiful about them. You never wanted to turn the lights on because half of them were in dire need of renovation. But I loved the history that they held. There was a certain type of energy that felt timeless, and I missed that. So those are the ones that I think about.
I live in LA, so I think like my favorite, there's 2. One is in the Grove. That's a really good movie theater.
AMC The Grove?
Yes.
I'll give it a shout out. That's where I saw the movie last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like the IMAX theaters. Those ones are cool. And the seats do recline, so you would like that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta go then.
There's another one. It's like kind of the closest theater, I guess, to me that where I go with my friends is the Cinemark XD in Playa Vista. That's a good one.
Nice.
Yeah, both of these are. Anyway, I'm just happy that we're talking about movies and movie theaters. So one of the things that I don't think people realize about the recording process is sometimes how long the sessions can be and how it can wear on your vocal cords. And anyway, could you both sort of pull people behind the curtain and explain sort of what is it really like making this and what went on behind? You know what I mean?
Yes, I think. This is definitely not the first animation that I've voiced, and I feel that I've gotten better at understanding what my voice needs, which it's rest the day before, a lot of green apples the day of, because there's something about what green apples do to your palate. It kind of softens your taste buds. That way you don't get that pasty sort of sound that if you're in a booth, it can be really loud. And always ask to have all the screaming scenes or lines to be last. That way you get through all the dialogue, all the emotional sort of scenes, and then you get to the ones where you're making a lot of noise.
Yeah, I mean, I think the difference really between doing Pixar and doing maybe a Disney Junior show, for example, for Pixar, I could be working on the same scene the whole session, or I can be doing a scene one day and then they'll schedule me the next 3 days and then it's there again. But that's why they'll take so much time into perfecting one scene, and that's what makes it so unique. And I really like voiceover because it's a little bit more challenging to communicate your emotions through your voice versus on camera. They can see you cry, for example.
But that's also, I think, with Pixar, you have more time.
Right.
Like a you know what I mean?
Yeah, 4 years time.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually leading to what I wanted to bring up. What has it been like for you, especially because this has been something that I looked on your Insta and it's you've been working on this since you were out of the womb. You know what I mean? You came out and started working on it. You know what I mean? But what has it been like? And what has it been like for you? Because also these movies can really change during the recording process. So what has it sort of been like?
I mean, I think I wouldn't even consider it work anymore. It's so fun for me. I wouldn't consider it work. It's more like play for me. And I mean, for the 4 years I've been working on it, it's never gotten boring at all.
No, this one I jumped on board after so many of the components were already there, but we still had enough space for nuances and to improvise some things. So I was able to incorporate so much of who I am into Olga to make her feel sort of authentically me, and I love that. That hasn't happened in a long time. But usually I do like the process of it because it gives me the ability to get to know the animator more, to get to know the filmmaker more. And this is a world where everybody that joins animation is because they have an innate desire, a passion, a natural passion to do it, because it is a time-consuming kind of way of telling stories. You write something, 15 years before, and then you're finally getting to do it, and it takes you 5 years, And as time goes by, that time, we're able to reduce that time to like maybe 2 years or 3 years. But it's still like a group of people that are coming together to put something together. And I really admire that whole process, because it takes dedication, but it takes just love.
100%. I got to go. I'm out of time. Congratulations. Great to see you.